Hi everyone, happy Monday here. I hope you are with me live today, and maybe I hope you are with me anytime this week to do this another episode of More Chi for Me with Eliane here. Glad to see you. I love doing Tai Chi and Qigong exercises and movements, I should say, not so much exercise as well as movement. And when I got into this years ago, 7, 8 years ago, it was really good for me. The chi was really good for me because it has a great effect on your stress level, your anxiety. It's good for breathing. It's great for movement if you're looking for a way to do some movement and you're not able to really join these high intensity classes anymore, or you just don't want to, or your body doesn't allow you to. So if you're getting at a certain age, you think, well, I'm not sure, then this is the stuff to do. This is the movement to do. It gives you still a good workout when it comes to your shoulders, your body, your core, your upper legs. There's a little movement. So we really work on movement and balance when we do so, when we do Qigong movement. And these are all movements that you can do any time of the day. When you feel a little depleted, you feel a little under the weather, or you feel that your chi, your energy is being drawn out of you, then you really can do this for yourself to get into just a better, more uplifting mood, emotionally and mentally more supported, and physically just feeling that flow of chi through your body. What we want to do with that flow of chi is always kind of keep that circular motion. As we have learned in the benefits and through the history, thousands and thousands of years of history of Qigong, we have learned that this has to be a constant flow, a constant circle movement of energy and breath. And to bring that in and outside our bodies. So we want to release the negative energy, the negative tension. We want to inhale new chi and new breath and new energy. And I'm explaining this a little bit to you because in my years of teaching, so many years of teaching this in master classes and smaller classes all over the country, it is an Elian Chi style, right? So sometimes I go off the original movement a little bit just to make it more approachable for us or more understandable for us. There are so many forms of Qigong. There's medical Qigong. There is the monastery Qigong that we really practice, but then a tiny little bit faster, just to put a little bit of the fun in it. And there's also the martial understanding and foundation of Qigong, which is really used into the very early stages of martial arts. So I hope that you will do this with me a little bit. We are going to balance our yin and yang energy, chi in our body. We want to always have that balance, right? A little bit of the night and day, the dark and the light, the cold and the warm in our body. We want to balance the energy between our liver and gallbladder, between female and male. I mean, we have to have that balance in our body. Just like in yoga, we do that actually with the work that we do on our chakras, right? In chi work, we call it the meridians, and we want to balance those two energy waves in our body. So I hope that you enjoyed it today. Wanted to give you a little bit of introduction just to know that you will definitely reap the benefits. We will boost our immune system. We will improve concentration. We will stretch and we will feel good into that movement of spinal twist, increase range of motion, right? You will increase a little bit of your strength and stamina doing this with me. So I hope you will follow me over the next couple of Mondays and really come into this quiet space. That's the first thing that we want to do. Just really feel good, increase a little bit of the awareness, the space we're in, attitude of gratitude. Just increase some mindfulness, right? That's what we really need. So enjoy the movements with me. I'm not going to use music today. I just want us to feel the stillness, feel and hear our breath, and enjoy the movement. Do it with me if you're standing or if you're sitting. Don't have to dress up for it. Don't have to dress down for it. Just keep either those shoes on or off. It's whatever makes you comfortable. And if you're sitting, do that upper body with me. Enjoy. I'm going to bring you to the mat. Just kind of tumbling down here a little bit so that you can see me standing and idle at the same time. Join into the movement with me. When we're going to stand here, oh, I'm a little bit without head. So let me adjust that a little bit here for you, my friends. I need to have that camera adjustment, but I want to see my hands as well. Here we go. Sometimes it takes a moment. Yeah, much better. Yes, you can see my footsies and you can see my arms. Always a little adjustment here. So when you're standing with me right here, just take your feet straight under hip width. That's for the moment very important. That you are just going to relax here, roll the shoulders, and then take your hands towards the mat and just stand real still for a little bit. Now I always bend my knees and kind of tuck my tailbone a little bit towards my heels for just kind of a basic stance. So soften the knees, feet hip width apart, and opening your shoulders and then roll them back into the pockets of your hands behind you so that you have your heart space open, just like I always say with yoga. Keep your heart space open. We're just going to let our hands drop down and just really standing still, closing our eyes for a little bit. And I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose all the way towards your lower chin, your Buddha belly. And I say that lovingly, your Buddha belly. Breathe in towards your lower abdomen. And then when you breathe out, open your mouth just a little bit and keep your tongue just right behind your teeth, exhaling through your mouth. Good. Try that a couple times with me. Inhale, deep breath through your nose. Exhaling slowly, relaxing. Relax your jaw. Just keep your mouth a tiny little bit open. And do that again. Just a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Good. Maybe you feel a little bit lightheaded when you do. And a little bit of a tingling feeling in your body because we are creating that awareness. So keep breathing, keep your eyes closed. We're just kind of listening to our breath and creating awareness and being in the moment, being still, being in the now. Just let the world around you go and just kind of feeling very, very still and safe. I want you to feel grounded and in the moment. Just feeling those breath flow, the flow of breath through your body. Now on your next inhale, I want you to send that inhale, that chi, that new energy, I want you to send it all the way in through your nose, down towards your heels and your feet. And when you exhale, draw all that and release all that energy through your mouth. Exhale from your feet all the way to your mouth. Inhale, deep breath through the bottom of your feet. And release through your lips. Exhale and release the energy that you don't want to hold on to. Let's do it one time with me. One more time. Inhale, deep breath, really focused. Through your body, filling up with new chi and new breath and new life. Exhale. Letting go what you don't want to hold on to. Very good. And just kind of sway a little bit from right to left here. And we're just going to start warming up our bodies. Just feeling the balance towards your right and towards your left. Good. Just sway a little bit to the side. Just dancing like bamboo in the wind here. Just going sideways and sideways. It feels amazing. Very nice. Good. And just roll your shoulders a few times here. And I'm going to roll my head. I'm just going to take big circles a couple of times with my head. Just warming up our bodies, letting the chi flow. Just a couple of times to the right and a couple of times reverse to the other side. Reverse a couple of rolls here. Good. And then just drop your chin on your chest. Keep your eyes closed. And then just take your chin all the way up and drop your head from side to side. Good. Good. Good, good, good. And then I want you to make a big circle with your right arm and your left arm. It's kind of waking up here. Good. And two hands up and just bending sideways and sideways. Just kind of pulling and then push with two hands all the way up. So two hands, just interlace your fingers and push them all the way up. And just start making little circles with your upper body. Here I'm going to the right a couple of times and a little bit back. And then I'm also going to go towards the left and back. All right, I'm going to go into the upper body. Oh, I feel that. I really feel that moving into the upper body here. And then I'm going to open up wide with my elbows back and bring them in a little bit towards each other. At this moment, we're just not really bending far, but we're just kind of opening and moving into our chest area and into the upper back. Deep breathing, just releasing, right? Deep breath and in. And now I want you to pull your elbows far back. So really pushing your chest out here and your elbows back. And then just bring them back together. Good. Just kind of over the level of the water, right? If you had water, you'd be swimming, just stretching out. And now make it a little bigger and take your arms all the way back and just push out. And then bring your hands back in towards a little ball in front of your heart. Now push your hands out again and push the world away and bring your hands softly back in. Inhale, nice deep breath through your nose. Filling it up, exhale, letting go. And one more time, inhale, big breath, and letting go. Good. Very nice. And now from here, all the way, just push out and rotate a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left. So here into that rotation of our upper back, we're just going to have that spinal rotation, right? Just movement and movement. Follow a little bit with your gaze and follow a little bit. Good. And now just relax your arms and we're just going to slap them around our hips. Now try to make, meanwhile, while you do that, try to make it a fist. So take your thumb in your fingers and then make it a fist. So you can just tap on your Ming Mong area, which is the lower back. We're just tapping and releasing that energy on our lower back. And now keep tapping here and just tap on the Ming Mong area. Just kind of really opening up here into the lower part of our spine, right? Into the lumbar, where we have the door of life, just releasing and just feeling that energy flow, right? And take it all the way down. Take your hands out really well with your shoulders and just come a little bit into your whole body. And then just shake it out into your whole body. Ah, that feels good. Then I'd go and take my hands up and flex my hands and my fingers back. And I'm going to rotate them all the way outwards and just flex back, right? We always want to do that. Just kind of really getting those hands going, arms. Open your hands and pull them down. And just softly roll your hands out. Just roll them really softly. Good. Good. And take a nice deep breath in with open hands. And then grab your hands together into the sky again. And we're just going to gently lean a little bit sideways. Inhale, coming back, and sideways. Inhale, sideways. Exhale. Inhale, sideways. Exhale. Feel that long stretch over the side of your body. Now, if you are able to take your feet a little bit closer together, to see if you can lean in a little bit towards the other side. So really, I'm getting a big stretch here into a C curve, right? All the way over sideways. And all the way over sideways. Good. And now I'm going to cut in front, all the way sides. And I'm going to cut all the way to the side. And I'm going to cut all the way to the back. And then I'm going to take it all the way back up into the air. And just a little bit of a modified dragon here. I'm going to go sideways and sideways. And my hands are going to cut all the way to the front. And they're going to cut all the way to the front. And they're going to cut all the way to the back. Now I'm going to start 2 times all the way to the other side. So I'm just leaning out to the right. And I'm leaning out to the left. Now keep your hands together and follow your hands to the right. And follow your hands cutting to the left. And then go around the corner all the way back with your hands. Cut it off right there. Come all the way back up to the center. Just a little modification. And then lean out sideways. And lean out sideways. And cut all the way over to the right. And cut all the way over to the left. And then the last one, cut all the way down towards the back. Good. Now I want you to take your hands all the way in. Push them all the way up to the sky. And open them nice and sideways. Good. And just do that again. Come back to the center. Open your hands. Pushing all the way up to the sky. And supporting heaven like a pillar, right? Nice and slow 2 more times. So however many times you do those exercises, that is up to you. I'm tumbling my hands here in front of my chest. I'm pushing them up to the sky with open palms. And then my palms softly go sideways and come back in front of my belly. I'm pushing my hands up. I'm tumbling them in the front. I'm pushing sideways and go all the way open and down. Now let's do it one more time. Just this movement is called supporting heaven like a pillar. And slowly come back down. Good. And shake it out a little bit. Very nice. So I want you to just grab an open stance a little bit here again. And just kind of lean out, finding our balance. So we're going to start real simple with our balance. Just take it down, guys, here. And just take your hands down towards the floor. I'm moving around a little bit. I'm coming from one foot to another. So I just kind of want to feel that feeling of flow again, right? Like a bamboo in the wind. Now softly, I want to move my weight from here into my left foot. So push the left heel down and raise up with the right knee. Left knee. Your left knee. Yes. Put that foot softly down and just go tumble again a little bit sideways. Good. Just feeling that flow. Now I'm going to lift the other foot up. I'm going to slowly lift all the way up to a standing. Yes. So I want to move a little bit into movement and into balance. Right? So now lift up your left, standing on your right. And do it again. Do a little movement here. And then lift the other side up. Up. Now try to bend into the knees with it. So go to the floor and then right away bend up. And then go to the floor. Just feel that grounding energy and feel your weight shift a little bit into the other heel. Now push that heel down and softly lift this knee to the front. So I want you to lift this knee to the front. It is better than just in because we might shift our hips and we don't want to do that. So lift to the front very softly. Lift your knee up. Then come down again into the ground and lift up. Yes, now I'm feeling that I have a pulley and my higher power pulls me up on that side, on the standing leg. So while I was grounding on my right foot, I lengthened the right side up to the sky. So you have a long line going there that keeps you grounded and at the same time keeps your heart up, right? So you want to stand up tall. Then softly come into that heel again. And now rise and shine all the way up. And lift that knee just a little bit up. We're going to add a little bit to that. Just lifting up. We're calling this movement that we're going to do the rooster. So we're just going to lift up and slowly come back down. Now I want you to lift up and stand there on your right leg. Lift your hands and just move your hands and feet. All right? In and out circles. And also the other way around. Yes. Just loosening up ankles and feet and wrist. Take it slowly back down. Just let your hands flow down. Lift your arms and knee up again. And as far as you can, just rotate circles inwards and rotate circles outwards. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Just feeling that balance. Now lift your pulley right here on the shoulder up to the sky and circle it out. If you're sitting, you can definitely do this with me, right? Just take it slowly back down, all the way nice and soft. Good. And lift it up. And finding that balance. Good. Rotating. Oh, that feels good on the ankles. And then I'm going to slowly take my feet back down. Yes. So now I'm going to just lift my knee up and I'm going to flex my foot all the way out forwards. And now try to pull your hands back. Yes, now really lifting up on the right side again and really go through that heel. Just push that heel out with a little flexing your toes. Now soften up really nice and come back down. Good. I want to lift the knee with my, it's almost as if I want to draw with my hands my knee. And I'm pulling my hands back and I'm sticking my foot out into a straight line. And softening and release. Good. Soften and release your arms too. Lift up the knee. Push out. Yes. Just nice and strong for a minute, right? Just push the floor away while you're grounded into the center of the earth and while you're lifting your body up and then slowly come down. Good. Good, good, good. Find that center. And so all this balance, of course, comes from that center chi, right? So you want to pull, in fitness terms, you want to pull your abs really strongly in. Now pull those abs in, push the floor away, lift your knee up, and then pull out and strongly standing on that one leg and really activating the leg for a second. Yes. And come down. Let's do 2 more. Just because you're so good at it. Inhale and draw back. Exhale. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, hands. Exhale, release. Now come a little bit up to your toes, just because we're working on that balance. Try to lift yourself up to the sky again. Pull your abs in. Exhale, release slow with your floating hands. Good. Good, good, good. Now do that all the way up again. Exhale into those heels. Yes. So it's almost like I'm keeping myself straight up, right? I'm just floating with my hands up, and I'm just softly sliding with my back down the imaginary wall behind me. So it's not really leaning into it so much, but I'm just staying straight up with a cup of coffee on my head, nice and slow. Good. So try to come to your toes again. And come softly in the heels. We're going to try to not fall back, all right? Inhale. Exhale. All really relaxing. One more time. Just relax and ease. And try to come up to your toes. And now we're going to make it a little big. So now I'm going to make it big tighter. I'm going to come up with my hands all the way in front. And I'm going to drop all the way down to the floor. Now crawl your hands up as if you want to scratch your body. Crawl your hands up like tiger claws. And come all the way into the feet. Good. Draw it up. Exhale, release. Crawl with your claws. And exhale, release. All the way. That feels so good. I feel my whole body move, right? I'm rounding my spine. Remember, rounding your spine. Crawl it up. Kind of scratching with your claws and round to the floor. One more time, all the way up. And then from here, all the way release. Good. Now, if you're comfortable here, even if you're sitting, just kind of hang it out. I keep my knees soft, and I'm stretching just in between right here, stretching a little bit through the shoulders, through my upper back. And I come all the way back up. I'm drawing from the center, right? Coming all the way back into that nice stance. Very good. So we worked a little bit with movement and with balance there. So we're going to add on to that. First, I want you just to place your hands on your hips and make some good hip circles here. Oh, we worked individually, isolated. We worked the upper body. We worked the shoulders, arms, hands, wrists, ankles. And now I just want you to do that circle here. Just that circle. Stick those two. That feels good. Stick those two out. Yes. Very nice. And then we'll do the same with your knees. So put your hands on your knees and try to make some circles with your knees. Now this is easier if I put my feet together. So I'm just doing a couple to the right. And I'm doing a couple to the left. Very nice. Good, and I'm just going to shake it out and roll it up. And now I'm going to do a little balance movement with you that I did so many times in my classes, and we just kind of call that stepping over the little white fence. So it's also all about opening and closing the doors. We call that movement. So here, we're going to stand with our 2 feet together. I'm going to draw my hands up just like I did, right? So with my fingernails into the wall in front of me, and with the tips of my fingers slowly coming down. Relax. Relax the elbow. Slowly coming down. So up with your hands. And just paint a wall in front of you with your fingertips. Very soft. Inhale, paint the wall with your nails. And exhale, paint the wall with your fingertips. Now we're going to keep that flow going. So I want you to do it a little bit in your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Just relax the elbows. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Just feel that you're sinking with your tailbone to your heels. Inhale. Exhale alongside the wall behind you with your back and the wall in the front of you with your nails. Imagine drawing a line with your fingertips and nails. Good. Good, good, good. Now I'm going to lift up that foot again into my right foot up. It's good, just coming up, right? With the same flow. Whoop. And I'm going to open it and put it softly down, toe, ball, heel, into the center of gravity. So my tailbone feels that I'm coming to the center between those 2 feet. Yes, I'm going to close this leg, bring it back in, and softly come down. Good. Close the door. Open the door to the other side. Softly and control. So this is a lot of control movement, right? Control movement. I want to come slowly back with the foot in with your left foot. Bring it back towards the center. Good, 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 good. Now keep that flow going and never stop that flow of chi. Exhale. Inhale. Very difficult. Exhale. Yes. Keep your foot close to the ground in the beginning because then you can just tip onto the floor with your toes to find that balance. Exhale. Yes. And if you get better at it and your knee is coming a little higher, and you're going to hold it a little longer. Good. Just keep going. Inhale, flow. Step it out, but find your center of gravity. Yeah, we're not staying here, and we're not staying there. We're going in the center. So that I'm really grounded here. Right. I'm really grounded and in the center. Now lift that foot back up. Lift the right foot back up. And bring it back to the center. Exhale. Do it 2 more times, both sides. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Isn't this relaxing and focused and good for your concentration? Yes. Where mindfulness working. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, both sides. Good. You're doing great. Exhale. Feeling up. Lift to the sky, but you are staying really grounded and balanced. Good. Now the last one, stay out. And stay a little bit further open into that wide open stance, right? So it's okay, you can just be a little wider here, whatever is comfortable for you, and just kind of move around, relax your arms. I know you feel that a lot in your shoulders, so just relax the movement here. Yes, we're just gonna wave your hands like clots. First, we're gonna go a little bit into that movement. So what I'm doing is really gently shifting my weight from side to side. Be solid into the center so that when you shift, your knee won't collapse. Right? You really have to pay attention to that. So we're just engaging the inner thigh muscles there a little bit. Yes, you want to engage the exhale rotators. Just keep them open a little bit. Use the hip muscles and keep that exhale rotation going. Yeah, so we keep the knees safe over the toes when you look down and they don't pass the toes. So you're very gentle into a little shift. Good. Good. And now I'm going to have my hands open, palms down. And I'm just going to flow towards my left hand. So they come together there a little bit, right? Almost touching. Now this hand keeps going and this hand goes down. This one follows to the other side. Kind of complicated. They meet in the middle here. Hello, how are you? And they keep going. Yeah, so now pull the palms towards you. Your palms of your hands are towards you. As if it's a washcloth, washing your belly. And now with your left hand, washing your belly. And just go all the way through. Yes. So move into that wave of where your hands open. And now my hands has to open my upper hand. It comes back towards me. Right? Towards me. And open. Yes. Good job. Just in that flow. I want you to come back into that flow again. I'm breathing in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Through your mouth. Breathe in and breathe out. And one more. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Take your hands up. In and breathe out. Hands together. Breathe in. And use your legs a little bit. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Spread your hands over the floor, or actually what we call over the tiger. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Embrace the tiger. And now add on to that. Embrace the tiger. Now open the palms of your hands outwards. Rotate them back to the center. Lift, inhale. Exhale, spread. Lift, inhale. Exhale, open. Lift, inhale. Exhale, spread. Lift, inhale. And this is one of my favorite movements. Return to the mountain. Inhale. Embrace the tiger and take on the strength of the tiger. And now you want to keep that strength inside. So as a metaphor, return to the mountain and release. Bring it inside. Yes. So you don't keep that strength of the tiger, that agility, and courage. Inhale. Good, release. And relax, good. Step it in a little bit closer together. Very nice, good. I just want you to take your little ball here, your little energy ball. Keep breathing in and out. Just like I said, sometimes we feel, just because we can take that focus so much to our breath and movement at the same time, and we focus so much on doing that right, that sometimes you get a little lightheaded. It's very normal. So if you do feel a little bit, then drink a lot of water just right after. A lot of water, and just back to slow breathing. And now just for a moment, don't pay attention, but feel how relaxed you are. And just keep breathing, and focus on it. Just feel that you're actually breathing really slow and relaxed. And you keep your ball here, your energy ball between your hands, just in front of your belly button. Might be a little lower. Just very relaxed in your elbows and your shoulders. Your chest is open, your heart is up to the sky. And just not doing anything special. I'm just feeling really, really grounded. Really good. I feel in a moment. I feel balanced. I have great energy. And I feel relaxed at the same time. So I do the revive, rejuvenate, re-energize. I did all that, and at the same time, it really got me in the moment. It really made me feel grounded. And I even feel a little bit of the chi between your hands, right? I feel a tingling feeling between the palms of my hands. It's really holding on to that magnificent and to that majestic chi that I've been working with. I feel it in the palm of my hands. I feel that power and electricity. Yes. It's almost like a magnetic field, right? I can really feel it between my hands. And then I just want you to rub your hands together. Slap them a couple of times. Good. Rub those fingers. Shake it, really shake it out. And we're going to end here with a couple of deep breaths in. And then slowly bring the chi all the way down the center line of your body towards the Dolce. Good. Just this good, 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 good for you. Gather the chi. Do it a couple times in the morning. Do it 6 times. Do it 10 times. Do it 3 times. Do it in the middle of the day when you feel a little bit out of it. When you feel a little bit out of, if you feel tired, if you feel out of your zen, slowly back down. Good. One more because we are awesome. We are amazing. We are fabulous. Inhale the chi and sink the chi. And bring your hands back towards your belly. Oh, my friends, this feels amazing. Just hold your hands in front of your belly. And bring all that energy back to the center. So same with the root chakra, we want to feel grounded. We want to feel relaxed and centered. Open your eyes, shake it out a little bit, and talk to me. We're going to add on next week, like big time, to those exercises. We're really going to add on a few more, not big time, but I want to do a lot of this repetition, and at the same time, I want to do a lot of this feel good stuff with you so that when you get to know it, you can do it in your own time. And you can just grab 3 or 4 of those energy exercises and do them anytime during the day when you feel a little right, anxiety, COVID, mask everywhere. We're still in we're still in that stressful time of so much stuff going on around us. And it's really stressful for everybody. And if you feel that the anxiety gets to you a little bit, just take 3 or 4 of those movements and do them in your own time. Oh my gosh, we just have only 2 minutes left. Yes. So you feel maybe that your alignment is a little bit better. That's really important for me that you feel that sense of long feeling tall up to the sky, because I want you to keep your posture, your heart open to the sky, because it's better posture. And we already have so much of that, right, bad posture going on. So that is really important that you feel that alignment. You feel that your legs worked out a little bit. I feel my shoulders worked out a little bit. Palms of my hands together. Lots of energy between that, just lots of feel good. And just to finish with you, and just to be open to your questions here in a little bit, ask me anytime. You can find me elianhaan.com, or of course you can find me on Moxie to keep the conversation going. Um, and I'm so grateful for this platform. When you open your hands and you feel some of that chi, put it on your heart. Give yourself a lot of love and some taps on the shoulders, right? Good for you that you are here and that you are doing this today, because this is what we need in a young style in this really crazy, hectic time. Any time of the day, back to this moving meditation, really good for you. So bless you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Thank you for doing this with me. And we will end the class and we will do, hopefully, we'll get some conversation going together on the topic. Yes, and you have me question, ask me questions or follow me. Till next week. Bye. Love you.